Welcome to round 3 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of February 22nd. I'm Nicole Erdix, and I'm here with Terry Morrow.
Hello.
And Catherine Haleko.
Hi.
We're moms of teens and young adults, and when it comes to parenting, we've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. But we're still waiting for that day when we'll reach the finish line and have no further need to lay down in a dark room with a wet rag over our eyes worrying about something or other. Wednesday is complaint day here on the Parenting Roundabout, and today we are talking about experiences in our life or in our children's lives that get 1 star and we do not recommend. So I believe it was last week that we gave performance reviews, was it, of our family? Mm-hmm. Now we're giving performance reviews of life experiences or milestones, because this actually comes from an article in the New Yorker that talks about early childhood milestones, and the author was giving them a review. So, for example, she reviewed sleep training and potty training and various things that happen in our children's life that maybe we expect to be a 5-star experience, but not necessarily. That's what happened. So, I'll go first. I'll just be the one to put it out there. But the whole brand new baby thing for me was a 1-star experience. I was not the blissful new mom who had, who would sit and admire her newborn baby. I was the mom that was in the corner crying and was stressed and sleep deprived. It was not a 1-star experience. I did not enjoy that period in my children's lives.
It was not a 5-star experience.
It's a 0-star experience, it sounds like.
It was not good. The second one was a little bit better than the first, but yeah, not my much. So that's my, I'll just say that right there. It was not the happy new wonderful time that Hallmark movies would have you believe it is.
That you were promised.
Yeah, that I was promised. Anyway, so
false
Catherine,
advertising.
Yes, much so.
Well, I'll do one thing that's current and one that's past. So in the past, my 1-star review would go to kids' swimming lessons. Hated everything about that. Yes, kids need to learn how to not drown. That's where the 1-star comes from.
Yes.
The no more stars for gross locker rooms, wrangling wet children, having to step on the, having to either get in the pool with them or else having to sit on the sidelines, sweating like crazy because it's so hot and humid and chlorinated in there. And then, packing them up and dragging them home and all of it. Hated it. Hated it.
The wet hair.
Yes. And this was, plus they never even wanted to go in the first place. So,
right.
Yeah, all of it.
Right.
Do not recommend. Right. 0. 1 star. 1 star for just safety acquisition. But that's it. And
nothing
for currently, I will give a 1-star review to having a child who graduates from high school and then starts college in a pandemic. It's a big fat bummer, all of it.
Unless you live in Australia.
Yeah, it was just, my kid missed out on a lot, and therefore I missed out on a lot, didn't get to watch her go back to her elementary school in her cap and gown and be applauded by all the little kids. Didn't get her end of year ice show celebration, and then her whole freshman year has just been kind of a drag and hasn't gotten to do the stuff she wants to do and hasn't gotten the college experience. I'll give the 1 star for at least she hasn't felt the peer pressure to go to a dangerous party or something.
Well, just being in a room with other people is a dangerous party now.
Right. So yeah, but in general, I would not recommend this experience to anyone. So let's try to not have any more global pandemics.
Please.
So that kids in the future will be spared from this problem.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure that the universe will react to your review by fixing that immediately. You might want to call them out on Twitter too. Sometimes that works.
Exactly. What would yours be, Terry?
I'll do two from long ago. One serious and one frivolous. The frivolous one would be dance recitals. You get 1 star. You get 0 stars.
Yes.
I don't know when I was a kid, I took a lot of dance lessons. I was not very good, but I took a lot of dance lessons, and I was in a lot of recitals, and it was super duper fun for me, and that was great. I don't know what it was like from my mom's point of view, but saying for the 1 year my daughter took dance lessons, I'm paying for the lessons, which are not cheap. And then the recital comes around, and I'm expected to both pay for a costume, which was not cheap, and pay for tickets to go see it, which were not cheap. What a racket. Oh my goodness. Most of these kids cannot dance their way out of a paper bag, and you're spending hundreds of dollars to teach them not much and then watch them do not much. What the heck?
And also, it lasts for like 4 hours.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And you're seeing lots of other people's children in expensive costumes doing not much. No. Why does it have to be that way? Maybe I just got a bad place, but I don't think so.
No, they're all like that. I'm pretty sure they're all like that.
Many, many parents. Unless you are a kid who is going to one day be on So You Think You Can Dance or Dancing with the Stars or World of Dance, probably your parents are better putting that money in a college fund for you. Just such a disappointment too, because you think when you enroll your kid, this'll be fun and it'll be good for them and we get to watch them dance at the end of the year, and then, you start paying through the nose. So 1 star, and that's generous for dance recitals. Now, let me go to the complaint page for IEP meetings.
Oh boy.
And
here we go.
0 stars. If it's possible to give 0 stars. The sales pitch is, hey, it's collaborative. You're going to get together with a bunch of professionals who have studied your child and have years of experience and will give you information that will be useful to you, and together you will talk about, and they will listen to you, share your experience about your child, and together in a positive and productive environment, you will talk about your child's future and their program and what will be absolutely best for them. And won't that be wonderful? You don't have to make these decisions by yourself. You have all these experts who will be at your service to talk to come together to make the best possible thing for your kid. Well, in the first place, it's not the best possible thing, kid. It's what is the standard, Nicole? Most appropriate.
Yeah.
Which is a, right there, interpretable thing. And then really you're not in a room to talk about, for everybody to listen to your experience and you to listen to their experience and you collaboratively come together. You're there to listen to people to tell you terrible things about your kid and then sign a piece of paper already.
It's pretty rough.
And it can be very, very rough, especially if you don't agree and you don't sign the paper already. It can get very, very rough. I have had meetings where the goal of the meeting was to knock me down a few pegs and make me realize that my kids were hopeless. And I have had meetings where people say, okay, fine, we'll do whatever you want. What do you want? We'll do it. I don't know what I want. You guys are the experts. Where's all this collaboration? Where's all this positive working together? So not the sales pitch. Maybe they don't even pitch it like that. Maybe that's just the dream that parents have. Because if you talk to another parent who's been through it, they will go, no. Let's all write to the Better Business Bureau together to complain about this false leading of hope. I just look back on that experience with such despair, and how it should have been was so far from how it was. Almost every year, occasionally I got a good group and I had a good time, but it was, even then, it was just that they would do what I wanted, which is not necessarily what you're looking for. You know what I mean? You're looking for, it's like you don't go to a doctor and they say, you think you got the flu? Here's the medicine.
Right.
You want the doctor to, you want to work together on this. So that was a very disappointing experience, and I will, have to write complaints about them on Yelp or whatever.
You will have to write a sternly worded letter.
Yes, they will have to. Some customer service shill will have to seek me out and give me a $10 coupon and an apology.
$10 off your next
IEP meeting. Never, no more for me, ever.
Oh, yeah. You'll be happy with that resolution to your problem, I'm sure.
Yeah. Just occasionally somebody telling me, yeah, you were right, that was pretty awful, would be fine, but I don't expect to get that either.
Right.
So.
Well, we hope that you can give our podcast at least 4 stars, if not 5. We definitely treasure your listening ears, and we hope that your experience is positive. That is it for today's round 3. Tune in tomorrow when we'll obsess about post-pandemic plans, and then on Friday to see what we've come up with for our Roundup picks this week. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.